Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news of new aggressive anti-foreigner rules in Australia. But first, US data out over the weekend, while not terrible, did little to alleviate growing worry about the immediate direction of the US economy. Two factory sentiment surveys, the ISM and the PMI, both reported anemic changes, although it must be recalled that output is still strongly expanding. But things are moderating noticeably. But despite this, two top Federal Reserve officials both talked up the prospect of rate hikes, saying that even at the June review, a decision to increase their policy rate will be on the table. In China, factory surveys there were much tamer. The official one of large enterprises still barely positive. The HSBC one still shows minor contraction. To try and get their juices flowing again, China made some technical changes over the weekend to improve their sagging jobs market. It is not going to be easy. Other recent easing policies, especially in their real estate market, seem to be having an impact though. Home sales in key markets are trending higher again. But worries about the sustainability of their growth is having a direct impact on individual household budgets. Their savings rate has soared and shows no sign of declining. Faith in the future is low in China. In Australia, their factory sector continued its steady, painful shrinkage in April. They haven't had any meaningful expansion in this sector since 2013. Their factories' prospects are in stark contrast to ours, although our expansion is also slowing. Australia is changing in other ways too. Firstly, they are getting tougher on foreign purchasers of real estate who don't play by their rules. They're also changing the rules, although those changes don't apply to Kiwis thanks to existing treaty provisions. And secondly, their farmland is being eyed by major investment by Chinese beef suppliers. The Chinese are really interested because purchases there can quickly give them scale, something New Zealand can never offer. Back in New York, the US Treasury 10-year benchmark yield rose again on Friday to 2.11%. The US oil price held at $59 a barrel, while Brent crude also held at $67 a barrel in final trading last week. And over the weekend, Iraq said it exported a record 3 million barrels per day in April. At the same time, last week's US rig count fell again, as did the international count. The gold price slipped a little further, and is now at $1,178 an ounce. New Zealand dollar starts the week lower at 75.4 US cents, at 95.9 Aussie cents, 67.3 euro cents, and the TWI is now at 79. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.